I'm not used to a big shout like this.
Could do it lower.
Basically, to understand as far as meeting Max and Bearers and some will.
Hi. Hiya.
Sarina, let's start off with the squad, I suppose. Everyone available? Everyone fit to play?
No, not everyone's available. Unfortunately, Grace Fisk picked up a small injury, so she will not be available for tomorrow.
There are some big Champions League games. There's a big double-sided games between now and the winter break. How much rotation and how much consultation have you had with the managers about sort of making sure that some people don't get overburdened this time?
Yeah, well, there's always connection with the managers. There's also always calls before and after camp. And of course, I'm very aware about the schedule. So you'll see some changes tomorrow and try to manage minutes. But also, we don't have that many opportunities to play and to play friendlies. After this camp, we only have 8 more camps to go into the World Cup. Of course, we need to qualify first, I know that. So you want to use the time together and the minutes on the pitch as much as possible too.
I know when you're in camp, you're always thinking about the next game, but we're back at St Mary's where your first game was. Starting to feel a bit nostalgic, sort of thinking back to when it all began?
Yeah, well, when we came here, I said, oh yeah, this is what it was. And yeah, time flew. So it feels like ages ago, that first game, but I still have a good memory of that. It was a very nice start, and yeah, to be in England and starting that journey, yeah, it's nice. Nice to be back.
Last game of 2025 as well. Where's it going to rank in terms of the best years that you've had?
Oh, that's a hard question. Yeah, yeah, I'll just say it has been an incredible year again. With, of course, the journey, the season started last year around this time, of course, with the team getting prepared for the Euros. And I think the camps we had from February towards the Euros was great. And I think the tournament itself, I said a couple of times, was an incredible tournament again. On the pitch, I still feel like it was insane how the games developed. But off the pitch, it was really calm. And I think I enjoyed it more than I did of the other tournaments before. So I'm not sure is that the experience or just the team was also so calm and composed. So I really enjoyed that. And I like now the homecoming too, having these 4 friendlies, the last one tomorrow, connect with the fans. Like we had 75,000 last Saturday, and tomorrow there's already 24,000 tickets sold. That's really incredible too. I don't take that for granted. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow.
That's looking back, but you've got a little period now, I suppose, where you can start to look forward. We all know your contract is up at the end of the World Cup. Will there be any discussions going forward about your future during the period or over the next sort of few months?
Yeah, well, there's, of course, time flies, but we all know that that is until 27. We haven't had like really clear conversations. Sometimes it crosses conversations really like not really in content, but I'm always like, 27 is coming. We have I'm still really enjoying the job. I think the team is still enjoying that I'm around. I think that's really, really important too, and let's see what the future will bring.
Seem pretty relaxed about it.
I'm very relaxed about it, yeah. I don't look forward, I don't plan. Maybe that looks like I don't plan my career a lot. I just know what I really enjoy, and I always want things to be fit for my side and the other side, and then we'll see what comes on my path.
Aggie, nice to see you.
Hi.
How are you feeling going into this one? Because that's Sarina saying if the team's going to be rotated, if it's going to be sort of chats to others, I was quite excited to be here.
Yeah, definitely. I think coming away from the game, it was a great performance, 8-0 at Wembley. Georgia got a hat-trick, and I think it was a great team performance, and we were able to show some really good quality. I think we had 9 or 8 clear chances and we got 8 goals. And like you said, I think it's a really exciting time to play a non-European team and a team that England has never played before. For me personally, being at Southampton is quite nice. My obviously family are near from the Isle of Wight and they'll be coming over. So it's nice to kind of get a different calibre of people, fans, and like Sarina said, to have, I think, 24,000 fans and hopefully a few more tickets sold. It will be a really, really good game.
Yeah, I suppose a lot of people see this as a friendly that England's expected to win. I suppose you're coming to this with the mentality of just trying to go out there and play our best, man.
Yeah, for sure. I think playing for England is one of the greatest honours, and every time I get the opportunity, I want to show people what I can do. give Sarina the right kind of headaches. But yeah, every single player wants to play for England, and whenever we get the opportunity, it's about taking it. And I think it just shows the calibre of players that we have, that every single player is a world-class player and ready to perform whenever they put an England shirt on.
Next question asks me this, and then nice to score away. But you've scored so many goals this season. How much do you want a goal right now? Because obviously it's been a little while. But Charles, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I love playing football and I love scoring, but I've always said sometimes it's never as easy as being a striker and being able to put the ball in the back of the net. It's about the performances and, yeah, helping the team where I can. And, yeah, I think people have this thing about me scoring goals, but again, I'm just trying to do what I can to help the team and believe everything will fall into place when I'm free and I'm playing my best football. But yeah, saying that, obviously scoring's one of the best feelings in the world, so yeah, hopefully I can do what I can.
Finally, I suppose, just into questions we asked Sarina about 2025. It's the best year of your career so far, isn't it?
Yeah, I think if you said this time last year this is what would have happened, I probably wouldn't have believed you, just because of the season we had at Chelsea, coming into the Euros, and when Sarina called me to say that I was buzzing anyway, let alone then winning it. And it was an incredible year. And yeah, I think probably one of the best years in terms of football I've had, yeah, for sure.
As Katie,
Sarina, Aggie, good to see you both.
Right.
Hello.
Sarina, I'll start with you. We're starting to see some new faces get the opportunity with the Lionesses, including Lucia Kendall. What have you made of her start with the team? Player of the match on debut against Australia, and a really good performance against China.
Yeah, she. I think she's doing really well. I think it went pretty fast how she developed, coming to Aston Villa, playing minutes and showing really good football. That's why we selected her. It's all about quality, of course, and she's really competing for more minutes, and yeah, just shows consistency too. I think that's a hard thing too, and. People think that's really easy, but going from camp, the demands are so high, and then going back to club and still keep up the levels and keep going, and then coming back in again. And I think that's what she does. And I'm happy with her performances, and I think she's enjoying herself too.
How did you know she was ready to make the step up from the under-23s?
Well, by watching her performances. And having conversations, of course, we know we are really close to the under-23 team and staff, so we have conversations all the time, and we follow players really well. And we just saw that her performances were really good, so we wanted to bring her in, and she stepped in a very good way.
Aggie, you played with Lucia Kendall throughout the England you've set up, and also including the under-23. So what's she like as a teammate, both on and off the pitch?
Yeah, she's great. I think firstly she's a lovely girl, and I think she obviously came into the setup and was herself, which is always so refreshing. And like you said, I've grown up with her in the under-23s, and yeah, I mean, to get player of the match on your debut is not a bad start to your England career. And yeah, she's a really, really sweet girl, and like Sarina said, I think she's growing into herself like tremendously, if I'm honest. And it's always nice to kind of see the pathway and how much it is, continuing to grow and bring the girls into the environment, and hopefully they know that we're here as well to kind of help them out if they need it. But Lucia is a great girl, and I'm super happy that she's obviously able to come here where she started her career at Southampton, so it's a nice full circle moment for her.
Yes, Katie. Emma?
Yeah, hi Sarina. Just to follow up on the news that Grace isn't going to be available, I imagine that came as part of the go-to, particularly as this is sort of the first full camp where she'd be selected from the start.
Yeah, of course, and also she was really enjoying, and we, to step up, and unfortunately, she picked up this small injury, so that's disappointing, mainly for her, but that's the way it is, and it's good that she went through the whole week and she had that opportunity at least, so that's the good thing about it, and I just hope that she gets fit really quickly and that she's available for Liverpool soon.
And you were talking about the year of 2025 and the growth of more teams, and I wonder, just in terms of African football, it feels like they've gone through a big growth period, but maybe haven't got the exposure still that they probably deserve.
Yeah, I think so. I think everything, as we say all the time, the women's game is growing, and here it goes really fast. I think here in England we're kind of a trailblazer too, and things are going so fast. But I think this is also again for them an opportunity to, we play each other tomorrow, and I hope that we'll get a lot of attention in Africa too, and of course in Ghana. And I think that is growing too, and it can't go fast enough for me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi both. Aggie, I was wondering, you've been in senior settlement now for quite a while. How do you think your bowling has changed over the last kind of year, 18 months?
Yeah, good question. Yeah, I think when I first came in, I was obviously, you're kind of the new ones, you are a little bit nervous and you want to impress and do what you can. But yeah, I mean, I've loved my time in the setup so far, and yeah, hopefully I've showed a few people what I can do, and obviously I've had some great moments equally, and hopefully I'm looking to build on that. But yeah, I still see myself as a young player, and I look at the players we have and I see so much class around me, and it's kind of just the environment I want to be in. I look at Alessia, who's obviously for me one of the best strikers in the world, and she's such great competition to have, and yeah, I feel extremely lucky, and equally I can come into training and feel like I can hold myself and push and yeah, try to get as much game time and show people what I can do. But yeah, I just love being here, to be fair, and playing for England. It's the greatest honour.
And what's it been like being now, you're still a very young player, as you say, but you have been around and you're seeing others come through. What's it been like kind of being on the kind of more experienced edge of the youngsters group?
Yeah, it's hard because I still see myself as one of the youngest in the team, but yeah, I mean, it's so nice. Obviously, we touched on Lucia a little bit, but again, like Anouk, who's one of my best friends, who's come through, and I think she's done really well at West Ham, and now to see her kind of come through, and again, it just emphasises how great the pathway is. And they've obviously got a game tonight, the 23s against USA, which we'll all be watching, and again, kind of shows the England family that we'll have it on the big screen watching it all together. And yeah, it just shows how good the pathway is, and hopefully many more can keep making that jump.
Thanks, Kathy. Any final questions?
Hi Sarina, I wanted to ask about China Gate. Obviously we saw some new debutantes with the armband, such as Alessia Russo. Is she someone you look at to captain in the future?
Well, you saw a lot of players wearing the armband last Saturday, because we made some subs with the leadership group. I think that we have a lot of leaders in the group, and with different characters and lead in a different way. But I think Alessia has stepped up also in the team. She's now one of the more experienced players in the team, and I think she takes that role really well. I'm not looking that far in the future because I don't think that's necessary, but it says enough that she wore the armband, and she's really stepping up, and which I really appreciate and really like that she's doing that.
Thank you. We also see lots of emerging players all the time from the age groups. We see emerging players from the younger age groups all the time. Obviously, we have Lucia Kendall and Freya Godfrey at the moment making their first team experiences.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know about how they get comfortable within the squad, whether it's to do with the squad itself and making them feel comfortable, whether you have a part in integrating them with each other.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things that help them. I think first of all, they are selected because they show qualities and they're competing. So that's good. I also think in the under-23s we have a very similar setup. So the program and the things like daily things, routines are similar. So it's not totally new. So it's easier for them to come into this environment. And I think it has to do with the group too, that of course they're high standards and they have to cope with these standards. So they have to step up and show the levels. But off the pitch and also on the pitch, I think we have a team that really welcome players and trying to make them feel comfortable, while on the pitch it's uncomfortable anyway because it's a big competition going on.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you. So the final questions.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Frank, a Ghanaian journalist. I'm also here to cover the game. My question is, it's your first time of meeting Ghana, and from your home series, scored goals. Are we going to see avalanche of goals against Ghana? Because even the Asian champions you defeated them by 8 goals. Being it first time against Ghana. So good, because the question back home is that, hey, once they've beaten China 8-0, then Ghana could be 10, 11, 12. What do you expect against your team?
Yeah, we try to make football mathematics, but it's not. I think it's a nicer way to think that way, but I think we played a very good game against China, and I think we were really ruthless. That's something that over time we said in the final third, we want to get the final pass right. We want to, from the chances we create or almost chances we create, we want to make a big chances and score goals, and I think last Saturday we did that really well. So when you score 3 goals in 12 minutes, that also does something with the opponents. So that said a lot about us and how we started the game. Tomorrow is going to be a totally different game with 2 different styles of play. Of course, we have analyzed Ghana, and they have a clear structure how they want to play. They can play direct. They have a lot of pace, but also if they get some space, they have some rotations, and we have to be aware of that. I don't think it's going to be that easy. I hope, of course, we make it ourselves easy to play really well, but we see what happens.
Any final questions? Yeah, right here. Perfect. We'll take one final one.
Hi Sarina, I just wanted to ask about Ellie Roebuck. Obviously she's been called in, who plays with Kiara Keating. I just wanted to know how she's doing in the squad and what did you see from her that made you call her up?
Yeah, of course, we know Ellie very well because she has been in our setup and she has been out for a while. And we haven't seen that much from her because she came in very late in the week. But we really wanted, with Kiara not being available anymore and picking up this injury, we wanted an experienced goalkeeper. And Ellie has played some minutes, but not all the minutes at Aston Villa. But we know what she brings and how she fits in our team and in our style of play. So, of course, it was nice to have her back. And she had 1 session, I think, now, and she looked very good. And of course, there's connections with Aston Villa, so we knew that her levels were up too.
Thanks so much. We'll see many of you tomorrow evening. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to see you all.
Thank you guys.